I think that the team thing too, I think we've come a long ways in regard to appreciating a team and recognizing that in some ways that is really more of a biblical model, a New Testament model for sure, than say what we would normally think of as like a Moses model or something like that. And so I feel like, you know, as a family of churches, we've definitely made some good headway on that, but I think we could even do better. And I just think of Paul, you know, like at the end of Colossians, Paul lists 10 names of people that he's intimately involved in his ministry. And I think so often, because, you know, Paul's the author of so many epistles that we teach and we quote and so forth, we're just thinking of Paul as this solo, this independent guy who's just doing it all himself. And then, you know, we're solo and we're independent and we're saying, well, I'm just like Paul. But we're failing to realize, well, no, we're not just like Paul, because Paul actually did have a team around him. Yeah. And he mentioned the team on several occasions. And when you take, and, you know, whether it's the Colossians passage or, my goodness, you take Romans, the end of Romans, and all the different names there, and you start, you know, some of them, there's very little content about them, but others there's more. And you start to look at, like Aquila and Priscilla, for example. You start to get a little glimpse of even their personality and their gifts and things, and you see how this was working together with Paul's gifts. So I think, and you know, here we are today, and I've been here, 2025, I will have been here 25 years. And
quick math.
What's that?
Quick math.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's pretty easy, right? 2025. I am pretty good at just adding, you know. Don't try any like geometry or trigonometry or anything. But anyway, looking back over those almost 25 years now, and then even thinking back to previous seasons, you know, in England, previous seasons in Vista, I feel like we are here today functioning as a team in a way that I've never experienced in my entire ministry life. And it's so refreshing and beautiful. Yeah. I love it.
That's beautiful to hear. And Brian, as you were talking about maybe the shifts and the change and how, you know, for many of us, we're leaning more into like a team-oriented view towards pastoral ministry. I could tell from your face that there was going to be a but, and then your but was, but we could do even better. And so I want to highlight that. I think that's a great thing. I could see a but coming, but it actually intensified what you were previously saying rather than qualified it.
Yeah, because do you think that we've made some good headway in that?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it just my imagination?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in our church, Calvary Cork, I think that we were one of the earlier ones in our part of the world to kind of transition out of a solo pastor model into a plurality of elders. Obviously, there was the guys in London that were South London. That kind of maybe were the very first that I was aware of. But it felt that we were really outliers for a while in our neck of the woods or in this neck of the woods, and that's not the case anymore. So it's been maybe a few years head start. I've been doing a lot of thinking and reading myself over the years, and it's been wonderful when people agree with me. That was a joke.